Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video we will learn about signal track in timeline. So I have created these two boxes, and actually one box and one sphere, and you can see that in game view I will just focus the camera at this position. I think so. In camera, control shift F, and I also have added a rigid body component to these two objects. So if we play the game, you will see that these will fall down on the ground. So you can see these fell down on the ground, although you can see that the main camera a little bit focused this spot. Now I think it will be good. Yeah. So now the signal track is used for a little events, you can say, or little delay for some animations. For example, if we want to delay this sphere, actually not sphere, this capsule, to delay fall, then we can create signal track. So let's create a signal track. So here we can just create a game object. We can name it a signal timeline, and then we can just create a signal track. So let's go to assets, timelines, and here we can add a new timeline. Inside this timeline we can just right click here and we can create a signal track. So for the signal track we need the component, so we'll just add this capsule over here, and now you can see that we have this option of create a signal receiver on capsule. We'll click on this, and now everything is done here. Okay, so now you can see signal track in inspector. We can't see anything, but if we want to create a signal track for this sphere, for this capsule, we can right click here and we can add signal emitter. So now when we will add signal emitters, you can see that we don't have any emitter, so we have a option of create signal emitter. You can create signal emitter from here, or you can go to projects and right click, and you can go to create, and we can create signal as well. Okay, so now in this example we will just click here. We can create signal, and we can go to timeline, and I will just create a first signal. Okay, like this. And now you can see that our first signal is created, and we have signal and reaction. We don't have any reaction right now. Also, if we select the capsule, now you can see that we have this. I will just lock this timeline, and now if we select the capsule, you can see that we have certain options, and we have a signal receiver here as well. So we don't have any reaction, so we can create a reaction here. Okay, so in this case we want that this capsule's kinematic should be enabled in the beginning, so it will not fall down, and after some seconds we can enable it again. So for that purpose we can just create a reaction, and here we will just create a actually not create a signal. We already have this reaction, sorry for that. So I will just move back, and here we have this capsule added. Okay, and now we have these functions. So in these functions we will just go to signal receiver, and we have rigid body, and we want to enable the kinematic. So in rigid body you can see that bool is kinematic. We will just select this, and we will just click on this option, so the kinematic will be enabled. Okay, so now if we save this and if we play the game, you will see that this capsule will stay here, and the cube just fall down. Okay, and that is due to this signal receiver. Definitely we can select this, and for example we can move it a little bit here after some seconds, and now if we play, you will see that it will fall down, and then it will stop at some time. Okay, So okay, because we didn't have created a node here. So that is very basic example of creating a signal receiver signal track inside the timeline. Okay, so now if we create a new signal, we can do so, and I will just enable the seconds here. So after 1 second or 2 seconds, we can create a new signal here. So let's create a new signal emitter, and also we'll just select this, and you can see that we can select the first signal and we can create another signal as well. So I will just create another signal. So create a signal, and here in timeline I will just name it second signal, and now we can modify this here as well, or we can select the capsule and here we can modify it as well. Okay, so we will just go to this timeline, and here you can see the signal emitter, and we have the second signal now here at this spot. We'll select the second signal, and then we will just select the function, we'll go to actually okay, so we will just drag drop here, we will just drag drop the capsule, and now we'll just select rigid body, and we'll just select the pool is kinematic, and we'll disable this. Okay, so default is disabled. So now if we play, you will see that after some seconds if we play the game, you will see that it drops, and after some seconds the capsule also drops.